everyone, and welcome to our daily news show, The Big Story, where we bring you the hottest topics of the day right here from the heart of our newsroom. My name is Melissa Wu, and I'm from the Straits Times, and we are coming to you live on Facebook and YouTube, so please like, comment, and share this video, and please click that bell button if you'd like to be alerted whenever we go live. I'll be joined very soon by my newsroom colleagues to talk about the stories that got you talking today. Now, moving to a new country, finding a place to live and making new friends can be daunting. So that's why there's a growing group of young working professionals who turn to co-living companies instead of the traditional rental market for their housing needs. Now, I have here with me my colleague Melissa Heng, hello, who wrote the story which came out over the weekend on Saturday, right? So tell me, what's co-living about?
So basically, co-living is where about 2 to 6 tenants come together and they get to share an apartment, and it's affordable, a convenient housing option, right? These are fully furnished apartments. You get all your furniture, and you also get basic kitchen appliances and things like your fridge and your washing machine. And then your rent includes utilities like your electricity, your gas, as well as weekly housekeeping.
That's the most important, right?
Yeah.
Weekly housekeeping.
But these co-living arrangements, right, they differ a little bit from the typical renting arrangement. So leases are very short. They can be as short as 3 months, whereas maybe if you rent outside, you need to take a 1 or 2 year lease. At the same time, co-living companies also help match flatmates. So you don't have to have the burden of looking for a housemate. Right? Co-living companies also have a sort of a social aspect. They plan events for their members, wine tasting, for example, pool parties, and even like visiting local
like
spots.
Like Pulau Ubin,
yeah,
or like
correct.
Marina Bay Sands, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a question. So what if you don't get along with your flatmate?
Usually the co-living spaces, the co-living companies, they try to talk to you about your personality and your hobbies and your preferences. That's how they match you with your housemates. So from speaking to these companies, they say that they rarely get problems between housemates. But if there are issues and you want to change apartments, you just need to speak to the company and they'll make the arrangements for you.
Which is really good, right? I mean, less hassle. And it really, it sounds quite fun with all these activities. It sounds like we were talking about it. It's an extended, it's like living in a hostel, like a student dorm almost.
Yeah, correct, but for adults.
Yeah, but for adults. So what are the co-living companies and how many are there?
There are 2 main ones now in Singapore. It's one called Hamlet and another one called Lock-In Apartments. They are located mainly around the city and CBD area because a lot of their renters are young working professionals, so they need to live closer to town. These are places like Queenstown, Newton, Novena, Tanjong Pagar. Then besides those 2, there's also a new company coming up called Life that is under the Escort. And for Life, they'll be opening their 9-story building at Funan towards the end of the year. Yeah.
So Melissa, when you did this story, I'm sure you visited a few of the apartments, right? So let's say if you were single, because Melissa is married, right? So let's say if you were single, would you consider a co-living apartment?
I think that if I was single and I needed a place to stay by myself, or if I wanted that independence, I think co-living is actually quite a good option. So for expats that come here, right, because it's so convenient for them, it's a good choice. Then for local Singaporeans, say they need that, they want to have their own space before they turn 35, then it's also a good choice for them.
And then we were also discussing earlier that for Singaporeans, because we already have an established social network, and I'm guessing we already have our phone plans, our Wi-Fi and all that.
Right.
So, you know, sometimes if they get a co-living scheme, they're actually paying double, or they're paying stuff for stuff they already have. Paying money for stuff they already have, sorry. Right?
Yeah, so I guess the option right now is more attractive for expats, right? Because everything is basically bundled into one for you. As an expat who's coming to Singapore and you're coming by yourself, you don't have anything, this is a really convenient and like fuss-free option because the rent is basically all your bills under one. You even get like housekeeping, somebody coming to water your plants. And then because you're here alone, maybe don't know that many people, the social activities also help you build that network and help you become more comfortable in like a new country.
But having said that, there is a growing percentage of Singaporeans who are in this scheme.
Yeah,
Right.
so in the last maybe 2 years, the number has grown from about 5% to about 15% of Singaporeans who are taking this up. Again, I think it's because it's a convenient option. You get to stay closer to where you work, and yeah, it's something that maybe they want if they don't want to stay with their parents.
So maybe let us know if you are watching this and you're Singaporean and you are considering a co-living scheme. Why don't you just drop us a comment in the comment section below. So thank you so much, Melissa, for sharing about co-living.